Okay, so we're back inside of Anime Last Stand, and with the recent Fire Force update, they just reset the tournaments and there is a brand new tournament. So of course, that means a brand new tournament meta and a brand new team you guys can use to reach the top of the leaderboards. And I know I have been away for quite a bit of time, but we're finally back. But in this one, we're going to be making one of the strongest teams you can and attempt the leaderboards, and hopefully by the end of this reach at least top 12, because I really want to get this unit. We also get a bunch of cool rewards as well, like 40 tusk pearls, 60 mythic shards, 650 euros. You know, that's what I'm aiming for. We do need those glitches, you know, like we want to be overpowered, but hopefully we can reach that by the end of this video. If you haven't already and you do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a quick like, comment and subscribe. Helps me out a bunch and helps release content for you guys. Also do join my Discord server from the description below to be part of #1 squad. As always, we're going for leaderboards and hoping for at least top 10. But yeah, without any further ado, let's get started for today's video. Alright, so it has been far too long. I know I've been on a really long break, but we're finally back. And right now in the brand new tournament 6, the elements that are boosted are water and fire. So you know, we have quite a decent bit of fire units, and yeah, we got a couple unit. Pride kind of fell off, but maybe he can be useful. And we also do have a bunch of water units, like we got some really good ones, like we got Doma right there, Rukia. So with the release of the latest update, they add the new godly, which is Shinra, and it is a fire godly, you know. So obviously fire is buffed in this tournament. I do believe he is going to be insanely meta. So firstly, I do want to try and get him. I'm trying to complete the 100 waves in the Nightmare Infinite by myself. These are the units. Hopefully I can do it. But yeah, let me just speedrun all this quest. Hopefully get him really fast. And once we do have him, maybe get like a couple more units, and then we can finally attempt this tournament and hopefully get on the top 5. You know, that's our aim right now. And alright, here we go. Wave 100 and summon. We have completed the wave 100 quest. There we go. Okay, so quick status update. We actually evolved like 4 units. I did already 2 of them. I believe it was like Shu, one of them, and Benimaru. So that's pretty good because we only have 2 more left. And I've done this dungeon 20 times, and we have to do this 40 times for the quest. So yeah, we got like a solid 20 more to go, and I'm pretty close to completing some other quests as well. So hopefully this doesn't take like 20 hours or like a whole day, but we should be able to do this really soon. And yeah, I'll be back once we finally complete this quest, or are one step closer to obtaining my boy Burning Hero Godly. Okay, so after a bunch of grinding, we come away to the quest. Clear the dungeon 40 times finally. Bro, this took way too long. I also went ahead and evolved like all 4 of the units, so pretty much we're like 80% there. So clear the legend stage like 8 more times. That's gonna take like around 30 minutes or so. I'll just do that right now. Then get 10,000 kills. That's gonna take like a couple, like 2 or 3 hours, I'm pretty sure. So I just in like an infinite, and then obtain 500 fire rests, and I can just like grind that out. So right now I'm just gonna do the legend stages and just get the fire essences, and then it's an infinite, get 10,000 kills. And I'll be back once we finally have Burning Hero Godly, and then hopefully we have enough to finally try this tournament and hopefully go in the top 12. Even if we get top 40, I'm happy because that's like 400 euros. But our main goal right now is to get top 12. So let's keep grinding, and I'll see you guys in a minute once we finally obtain the brand new Godly. We can finally evolve him to Burning Hero Fuse Godly. The strength 5%, team element, advantage, damage. I don't know if that's good or not, but we finally have him. So evolve, and boom, there we go. Another godly avatar to our collection, to many godly avatars. Alright, so real quick, we're going to be training with my boy Ghost over here, and he's going to be giving us Kurumi, bro. W man's right here. One anti-magic mask, and I believe there was a Veldora skin. And there we go, there is Time Goddess, SSS, SS and SSS. She's max level, I believe, and max skill 3. So overall, W trade, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if she is like 100% meta for the current leaderboard or the current tournament, but she is gonna be really overpowered like for everything. So there we go, we have Kurumi right there. W's Time Goddess Angel. And for this tournament, the team I'm going to be running is Wukong, Sukuna, Idol, Yojin, Puchi, and Gojo. So I believe I am missing 1 or 2 of the souls, which I don't know if it's going to be that important, which maybe get them if you need to. But sadly Shinra isn't like the meta tournament right now, because obviously they did reset it like yesterday or so, and that kind of changed the meta. So we got Wukong avatar, Sukuna avatar, Idol the entrepreneur, Yojin the entrepreneur. I'm also gonna exchange this for Robin after I trade for it later, but there is no 4xp kin, so I can't spin Entrepreneur on him most likely, and I'm just gonna save my rerolls. So we just use Yojin. We got Pucci, Overlord. I do believe All-Seeing is the best on him, but we'll make use of this Overlord. And lastly, we have a lovely glitch Gojo, which is infernal boosted right there. So that is a team. Most have SSS and SS, so we should be chilling. And let's go inside the tournament. Finally hit the leaderboards, bro. This took way too long. Alright, so right before we do start our run, shout out to this guy Satu, bro. He pretty much showed me the strat, you know, like how it works and stuff. Alright, so we're here in game right now. A few things to know, as I always said before, we could always replace Yojin with our Robin, and that would be much better. So I wish I have the option to do that. Maybe I can do that after this video, but I'm trying to get this video out quite fast. So we're going to start by placing 2 of our farms, and sometimes the RNG can mess us up, so we might have to restart. But once we place these 2 down, I'm going to be upgrading my idol first. And once that's done, now we gotta place our Gojo right over here, and our Pucci, or whatever it's called, right over there. So we kinda gotta do that instantly. So I'm just gonna wait for me to get the money. And there we go, there's Gojo, there's Pucci, and now pretty much we just have to like get Gojo to upgrade 3, where he gets his like time stop, and we just gotta like keep farming. So I'm just going to do a quick time lapse with like 2x or 3x speed. You guys can follow along and hopefully do it yourself. Okay, so I did have to restart my run because my laptop was just like tweaking out, but we have almost maxed out our farms, and once we actually do reach the next wave, wave 11 I believe, and we maxed out our farms, we have to place the Sukuna down. So just place him right over there and start him on auto upgrade. So he's gonna like gain a bunch of range by like wave 12, and this boss is actually gonna die pretty close to the base. So once he actually does get upgraded, then we got upgrade 6, and now this is the time where the boss just starts getting like absolutely deleted. So now we have to keep auto upgrading Sukuna to like upgrade 12, and then after that we like auto upgrade our Gojo, Pucci, place down our Wukong down, and mainly after that point it's just a game of like nukes, you know, like you nuke the map because Gojo has like a 400 billion nuke, Sukuna has like a 500 billion I believe, and a 25 billion, so that does come in quite handy. And obviously Pucci just like wipes out everybody's nuke, so he just gives them like a clean slate, and that's why he's like insanely meta for tournaments, because these nukes, as you guys can see over here, 280 billion already, is going to be hard enough, you know. So now we have to wait till Sukuna reaches its ability where it gets the nuke, and we'll pop it right away. So quick time lapse again, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so at this stage we have like around 390 kills, and since I don't have a Robin, I don't have enough money to get this guy upgraded. So sadly, what we do have to do is sell our Sukuna, upgrade this guy, and use the purple maximum, and pretty much like everyone's just gonna start dying away. We place our Sukuna back again just for an auto upgrade again, and there we go. Okay, instantly up to 500 kills. This boss is like pretty much dead, so we don't have to really worry about her. But now when the next boss starts coming, we're going to be using our Pucci ability, just like resetting pretty much everything and then doing it right over. And now we do have some time before the next boss comes, so yeah, let's just do another time lapse, and I'll come right back at the end and let's see how much kills we can finally get, because this might not be like the perfect run, but I can maybe do like a couple runs after this or so. But I'm hoping we can maybe get like top 25 or so. But yeah, here's a quick time up. Okay, there we go. Now I'm not gonna lie, I probably did panic a little bit, and we got 609 kills. So overall, not the worst run, but not the best either. I mean, my top one is probably like 722 right now, which is quite high. This YouTuber over here called Ceci, I believe. I don't know how you say it, but this is the team he used. So he used Wukong, the new Godly, Gojo, Giorno, Yohawaha, and Idol. Now I can't pretty much copy this exactly, except for the fact that I do not have a good trade Yohawaha, not even Overlord, because you know it's not 4x right now, and sadly no 4x means no luck for me. So hopefully I can get this guy once like the weekend comes along before the update, like pretty much before the tournament resets. Maybe I can just like do similar to his run, because he got 750, which will place us quite high above. So if you just come over here to tournaments and let's check the leaderboards. I actually did do a run by myself later, and I kind of got like 611 hashtag 23 right now, which if you do see is top 40. So after we do get Overlord, Yohawaha, or even higher, maybe like Avatar Glitch, we can probably get top 12 pretty easily, because 750 is like top 1. Even if we get 700, that's like top 5 easily, you know. So we should be able to make it pretty easily once we actually can get Yohawaha, because I do have him, rather I got like 3 of him. And I was hoping to spin on this. We do not have any rerolls. we got solid 0. So this is our score for now. We got top 23, not bad to be fair. And we also do have Shinra, which we can use later on. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment and subscribe. This has been my first video after quite a bit of time, and I do apologize for like a really big break. But we're finally back. Hope you're enjoying this one. We did the new tournament. We got Shinra, Godly. We also trade for Kurumi, which can be useful later on, because she is absolutely crazy, pretty much full SSS and maxed out skill tree. So hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Join my Discord server. We're going to be doing a bunch of giveaways over there. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.